do you see that the most recent strikes that really impacted your industry specifically and kind of brought a lot of really high profile productions to a halt, has that opened a door to caring about worker experience in a new way and perhaps even created room for some proactivity?
I love that question. And I am saddened to say no. It should have. However, what I will say, I think the pandemic really opened the door for those conversations. And the pandemic is where people said, we don't want to come back. Like, I don't know if many people remember, 3 years ago, IATSE, which is the largest union, which is currently negotiating their contracts again now. They were in a strike authorization, meaning that they were not yet on strike, but their members said, if we need to, we can. We agreed to this. And it was because of things like, lack of reasonable rest, lack of reasonable benefit options. They were changing the pay structure, all of these, basically all the things we talk about related to worker dignity and respect that lead to building a care infrastructure. And that conversation was bubbling. It was a brute, like it was everywhere. And then after things reopened, people were so excited to get back to work. There was so much happening that it just went back to business as usual. And, there were a few of us in our corners going, hey, don't forget, we want this. And then when it came time for negotiations again, it was, we want to ensure people are working. So there's this, we'll get to it. It is important and we'll get to it. And so what we've been kind of saying at RFC is, we've been getting to it now for almost 3 decades. It's been about 3 decades of kind of sort of having the conversation. What we'd like to do is see what it looks like when this is centered, when the conversation is centered around care, is centered around work-life success, is centered around reasonable rest.